Hello, hello, hello. My name's Sam and you're watching my channel Sew That Sparkle with Sam, and today I am going to do my 7 days of me made videos. So if that's something you think you might enjoy, then don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So, before we get started, I had my eyebrows tinted yesterday. I have them tinted fairly regularly, but I had a different girl do them and she's gone a little bit darker than I normally get. So, apologies if I've got a slightly surprised expression on. You know, it's when you're fair, you find that your eyebrows just kind of disappear into your face, and so when they suddenly come back on again, you think, oh, hello, they're my eyebrows. So apologies if that's very distracting. You're probably not noticing any difference, but for me, they're very much there today. So anyway, I will be glancing down to my iPad from time to time because I did the Instagram 7 days last week and I'm a menopausal lady and I forget things. So it's good for all of us that have my iPad here to keep me on track. So, as I said, I've been making my me made wardrobe for a little while now. I'm still fairly new to dressmaking and I'm definitely new to making all of my own clothes, but I kind of made the decision that apart from charity shops and things, and apart from the absolute necessary new clothes things, I'm going to try and keep my wardrobe fairly me made, exclusively me made, and to do that, but obviously I realise that's a process because and to do that I need to reassess my wardrobe every now and again. And so it was my birthday, it's February, I felt like it was a good time to have a look what it is in my wardrobe I reach for during a week that was a fairly normal, not that normal is a thing in my house, but that's a fairly normal week. See what I reach for to help me assess with you what I actually need. So, as I said, I went through 7 days, Friday till Thursday, on a fairly normal week, and this is what I wore. So I'm going to go through it a day at a time and talk about what I reached for, why I reached for it, what I had to choose from. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about what I think I need in the future, what things I need to make, and to ask you if you have any ideas for any patterns or anything that's in your wardrobe that you definitely couldn't do without, that I perhaps haven't got in my wardrobe yet. So there we go. So day one was the Friday. And Friday was a work day, so I have to go into the fabric shop, I have to work in the workshop, temperatures change between upstairs and downstairs, I walk to work, so I have to take that into consideration. And on the Friday I wore my Tilly and the Buttons Cleo Pinafore dress. And it's in this gorgeous ribbed velour fabric that I bought from Karen & Rose. And then I had it paired with a ready-made, polo neck jumper, and I wore it with black tights. So I have got some Freya tops that I could have worn with it, but I didn't have anything that I exactly wanted for that kind of feel, for that kind of vibe for that day. So I do tend to fall back a lot on my ready-made kind of long sleeve tops. But that's what I did for that day. It was very, very comfortable. I do love a Cleo Pinafore dress. I love a dress and top combo for work. As I said, you can layer it up, you can wear things underneath it. At work, I do like to wear my me mades. I work in a fabric shop, so people like to see me in me made clothes. So it does make me feel comfortable wearing me mades. So yeah, so that was that was Friday. Saturday, I've got two looks for you on Saturday, because Saturday I had kind of a lazy daytime and then I was going out in the evening. So during the day, on a Saturday, I tend to do yoga in the morning and then all of my housey jobs and those kinds of things. So I like to feel quite comfortable and relaxed. And I grabbed my Old Faithful. This is an item of clothes that I grab for so much, and it is the good old faithful Vera top from Forget Me Not Patterns. Now it's a free pattern, and I absolutely love it, and I don't know why I haven't made more. I have got a couple, but I don't know why I haven't got hundreds, because I find them so comfortable. It was made in a super soft jersey, and do you know what, I can't actually remember where I got the fabric from now. It was quite a while ago. I do hack the Vera top. I have made it before with the V-neck, but I hacked it so it had a higher neck and a kind of more like the Freya top neck, which I just find really comfortable. I find the sleeves really nice. It's kind of comfortable, but as well as it's just got something a little bit different about it. I wore it with the Derwent trousers from the Sewing with Knits book. I will put all of the details of everything that I mentioned down below so that you'll know where all of those are. So it's the Sewing with Knits book by Wendy Ward, and they're the Derwent trousers, and they were just made with some super cheap black ponte that I got from Legend Textiles, and they were originally going to be a toile, but I wear them all the time, and the reason that they are kind of a toile is they're a little tiny bit short. So for wearing outside with like boots and shoes, they would be a little bit short, but for wearing inside for yoga, they're perfect, because I don't want them to brush the floor. I like them to be a little bit shorter for yoga because they don't get in the way of any of the bends and stretches and things. So actually they are perfect yoga trousers, even though that wasn't their original purpose. But they are so comfortable. The Derwent trousers are such a comfortable wide leg, comfy fit trouser. And then day 2, part 2 was the evening look. I was going out for a meal and drinks with friends, and so I decided to wear a French dart dress. So it's a French dart shift dress by Maven patterns, with a matching handbag. The handbag was the crossbody bag pattern that I got free with the sewing magazine, Simply Sewing. And then I have to say that this is fast becoming my go-to dress, the French dart shift dress. For me, it's the fit. It fits so nicely, and for a dress that's got no zips, no fastenings, no ties, no buttons, no nothing, for it to fit that well, without kind of, you know, having that kind of loose and baggy feel, particularly for me, you know, I just feel that it fits all of my curves and shapes really nicely, very flatteringly, without having a lot of, you know, kind of zips. You know, the darts in are very clever, they're placed very cleverly, and yeah, it's just a really nice dress, and I'm looking forward to making some more. But what made it a nice kind of going out dress is that I did the full-on funnel collar and I did the full sleeves, the kind of puff sleeve version, which I really enjoyed, and I did get lots of lovely compliments, so that was really good. So that was the evening look. And then on to Sunday. So Sunday was quite chilled out, stay at home, read a book, do something, you know. Simon cooks the dinner. I tend to do a bit of just, you know, doing the do around the house, bit of sewing. And I wanted to be comfortable. So the Nina Lee sweater dress is one that I do tend to go for that occasion. I wore it with a pair of ready to wear leggings, just black ready to wear leggings, because I do sometimes wear it with tights. I do find I'm more comfortable with leggings, and I don't really have any me-made leggings as yet, so that might be something we need to talk about afterwards. The sweater dress was lovely fabric that I bought from Lush cloth, which is sadly closing, so I think they have still got some fabrics online, so if you want to get yourself over to them, you might grab yourself a bargain, because that fabric was phenomenal. It's just been so lovely to work with, and also considering all of the colours the colours have stayed really nicely. It's been washed hundreds of times, and the colours have stayed really nicely, so it's a good quality French terry, I believe. But yeah, so that was a nice easy wear, chuck it on, feel put together, but also very comfortable, you know, just slouching on the sofa. So that was day 3, which was Sunday. Monday was day 4. I was going out for a walk. I was meeting up with my lovely special friend. We tend to go round all of the local parks and stop for a coffee somewhere. We're in that in-betweeny weather in England at the moment, where it's still quite cold, but I find that once I'm walking, I do get quite warm quite quickly, so I don't necessarily need big heavy coats. I just need like another outer layer. So yeah, so I went for the LB pullover that I'd made out of a duvet cover, because what's warmer and cozier than your duvet? And to be quite frank, if I could go out with my duvet still on, I probably would. So yeah, so I just styled that up. I had what did I have on underneath? I had a Freya top layer underneath, which was Tilly and the Buttons from the Stretchbook Freya, and then I just paired it with a pair of ready to wear jeans. Jeans is definitely going to be on my list, but I'm not there yet. I've only made 1 pair of jeans, and they were for fancy dress, and yeah, so not quite there yet with them. And then again, another crossbody bag. This time the pattern was from Spencer Ogg. I will put everything down below because I can't remember exactly off the top of my head which pattern it was. But I do love to pair my outfits with a bag, you know, with a kind of me-made bag, because for me that kind of really finishes off the outfit. And then I also wore that with a scrap jersey infinity scarf. I do find that if I don't need to wear a coat, I still like to wear a scarf. I like this part of my body to be warm. If this part of my body is warm, then I'm warm. Does that make sense? Hope so. Tuesday was kind of a teaching day at work, so we were doing a make a skirt in a day, so I really wanted to wear a skirt. Now the skirt that we were making was like an it was a children's class, and it was elasticated waist skirt. Now for me, I can't really wear elasticated top skirts because the extra fabric sits in a place where I don't need extra fabric to sit, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't an option for me to wear that style of dress, that style of skirt, but I really wanted to wear something so that the children could see that, you know, I was wearing a skirt, they were making a skirt. I just thought it might be quite nice, so I wore an Ava skirt, the Sew Over It Ava skirt. I didn't really have that many options for skirts because I'm not really much of a skirt wearer, but I think the reason why I'm not much of a skirt wearer is I've not found the perfect skirt for me, so we will talk about a little bit about that in the next section. But I did pair that up with another LB pullover. Now the LB pullover is by Paper Theory Patterns. I tend to have to size down quite a lot. My measurements put me at a 12 to 14 and I make a 10. And in fact, I could probably get away with an 8 but I do like the fact that it is very oversized. So yeah, that's the only thing that I would say with that. Other than that, it's a fabulous pattern, absolutely fabulous. And I do lengthen it a little bit as well. It does come up a little bit short. I do make it 2 or 3 inches longer, but it is my go-to because it's so easy to make, so quick, so simple. And I made that in a gorgeous jacquard jersey that I bought from Simple Life Fabrics. And I'd originally bought that as a Christmas jumper fabric because I felt it, but then it works for Christmas, Valentine's Day. It's got hearts on it. To be honest, I can wear it all year round, and I have. So yeah, so that's a really, really kind of nice, it felt nice and put together. And I did feel comfortable in it all day, apart from the skirt. I do find the Ava skirt, the waistband isn't the most comfortable on me. So yeah, so I must confess that when I got home that day, I did get straight into my pyjamas. Now my go-to pyjamas are the Juno pyjamas by Tilly and the Buttons, because they are just so super comfy. And yeah, and so I will pop a picture of my Juno pyjamas so you can see them. And yeah, they've got spaceships on because why not? You know, why can you not be, you know, a middle-aged woman that likes spacey pyjamas? I don't know, I am. So yeah, so I must confess that I did have to get into my pyjamas after that day, although it was 7 hours of teaching, so it was a long old day. Day six was Wednesday. It was Valentine's Day, and I was actually going out for a cup of tea with a group of ladies, a group of friends, and I just wanted to be a bit dressed up. You know, I didn't want to be dressed up. I just wanted to feel dressed up. So I wore my NewLook dress, which is the N6650. Now, I know the lovely Carol of Sew Carol calls this her magic dress, and I can totally see why, because it is a magic dress. It is a dress, I think it suits lots and lots of figures. It suits lots of body types. It's very easy to wear. It's fairly quick to make. You can make it with any kind of knit fabric. I would suggest, if you're not making it in super stretchy fabric, to size up. It can be a little bit clingy. You can tie it at the front, you can tie it at the side, you can tie it at the back, depending on what suits your figure. And yeah, and I've seen lots and lots and lots of them, and everyone that I've seen wearing them, they look, it suits them and it looks great on them. And I did make that in like I call it a leafy camouflage, because it's like camouflagey colours, but also palm trees, you know, that gives you that kind of vibe. And that was also from Simple Life Fabrics, a lovely kind of, I'm pretty sure that that was a viscose jersey. Yeah, brilliant to make. And I think that when I did go out, I just threw a cardigan on over the top. It may have been a ready to wear cardigan just to keep me nice and warm, but underneath I tend to, because it is a short sleeve dress, although I do intend to make some more with longer sleeves, because then I think I'll be able to wear them all year round. I do tend to put a thermal layer on underneath, and then that makes it seasonally appropriate all year round. So yeah, I really enjoyed wearing that dress. I don't reach for that dress as often as I thought I would when I made it, but I think it's getting my head around when I can wear it. I think I'm a little bit of, I get myself in a bit of a rut sometimes. I think I can only wear a dress if I'm going out. Don't know why. I don't know why, because I can wear dresses all the time. But yeah, so I'm starting to rethink that though, because I do love wearing a dress, particularly a dress that I've made myself. So that was Wednesday, and then Thursday was the last day, was day 7, and for that I went back to my good old faithful Cleo and a Freya. So the Cleo is Tilly and the Buttons Pinafore Cleo, and which again is my go-to pinafore pattern, which I made with some lovely blue, like denim blue needle cord fabric, and I did do all of the facings in a lovely 7-berry. It gave me a bit of Liberty vibes, floral fabric, floral facings underneath, and then with a Freya top that I'd made from some stretch knit fabric from Beyond the Pink Door. And again, just teamed up with, did I wear trainers? Or did I wear boots? No, I think I wore tights and boots with that one. And my Marlowe cardigan. And my Marlowe cardigan was quite a new make, because cardigans is something that I really knew that I needed to make. So I made the Marlowe, which was the long one, but I hadn't actually put any buttons on it at that stage, and I'm still deciding on whether I need buttons on my Marlowe cardigans, because I don't tend to do them up, but it might be nice to do. So yeah, so wow, I've been talking for a really long time, and I've only just gone through what I have worn in that week, but yeah, that's what I reached for. So what have I learnt? What have I learnt, and what do I need to make for myself? Well, what I've learnt is that I love Tilly and the Buttons Freya, and I love Tilly and the Buttons Cleo, and I probably need to carry on making some more because I reach for them. So I may just look into slightly, rather than just keep going for the same patterns, I may look for similar things. So if any of you know a similar pinafore, or maybe a pinafore that's slightly different, but you know that will give me that same shaping and give me that same easy wear, you know, throw it on, it's an outfit. That's what I love about a pinafore dress. So if any of you have got any ideas for that kind of thing, I think in a couple of weeks' time, once I've reassessed it, I'll do another vlog and actually tell you what my plans are, where, you know, what I've actually kind of done and researched on what I'm going to make. But at the moment, I'm just kind of reviewing and kind of giving you my ideas. I also need some more cardigans. I'd really like a waterfall type, a more flowing waterfall type cardigan. I remember I used to wear those a lot of time, well, all of the time when I was younger. And I don't know whether it was just because they were in fashion then, or what it was, but you don't seem to see that style in the shops. And I haven't really seen a pattern for that kind of style. So I would quite like to make some more of those. And I probably need a bit of advice of what fabric to get that nice kind of drapey style from a cardigan. But that's definitely something. And then layering pieces. I think I probably need a few jackets. And I think I probably need maybe a zipped jacket. No, nothing too heavy or coaty, but just for that kind of like extra layer. I'm very short of that in my Maven wardrobe. I also need to go back to basics. I need a few basics and basic colours. So I need some black Freyas. I need some black or navy blue leggings. I need some really kind of basic things so that they will go with other bits and pieces in my wardrobe. And I need some more bottoms. I need trousers and jeans. So I think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get into some jeans making. Now, I have been very inspired recently by the lovely ladies that have done the Isle Jeans collaboration. So it's the lovely Cara from So Mad, the lovely Jen from One Girl Creates, the lovely Julie from Julie Sews Her Own Clothes, and the lovely Linda from Granny Linda's Sewing. they all got together and they did a collaboration, and they all made a pair of like 70s style, if you like, wide leg jeans. Well, those are the jeans that I live in. That's what I love. I love that kind of mum fit, high-waisted, you know, wide leg comfy jeans. So they're chalk and notch pattern, the Arl jeans, and I think I'm just going to bite the bullet. I have bought the pattern. I'm going to make myself some jeans, because I think once I do, I'm probably going to end up living in them. But jeans, they do scare me a little bit. It's a little bit scary, the thought of making, you know, it's the fit thing. I'm sure I can construct them. You know, it's a lot of time to go through something, and then if you're not entirely happy, because I know I'm the same with ready to wear jeans. If I've bought a pair of jeans and I don't feel comfortable, I don't wear them, you know, and it's really sad to say, because it's such a waste of genuine. I tend to give them away and someone else wears them, but if I am not comfortable in them, I know I won't wear them. So that is the thing that's holding me back a bit. I know that if I make them, they need to be comfy. But the girls have kind of inspired me and kind of reassured me that I think they're going to be a really comfortable pair of trousers. So I might go for it. So yeah. So that's really what I learned from wearing my Me Mades for a week. I kind of learned what I needed. I learned what I had. I learned a lot about myself. I learned I had a lot more Me Mades in my wardrobe than I thought I did. I desperately want to do another 7 days, but when the weather starts to change, because obviously I assess this very much on what I've got in my winter wardrobe, but I'm not sure whether I've got the same variety in my kind of spring, summer, autumn kind of choices. So it'd be really interesting to do it again. So what are we now? We're February. So I think I might do it again in May. I think May might be a good time, and then perhaps again in September, and see how we go. So yeah. So that was my experience. It's a bit of a different video from me. I tend to do more kind of chatty life things. This one seems to be a bit more grown up and serious, even though I've got my surprise eyebrows on today. So, and if this is the type of video that you like, please let me know, and I will do more. And yeah, or if you'd like them done in a slightly different way, then I'm always up for good, positive, constructive criticism is all good here. So yeah, so that is my week of 7 days Me Made. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to give me lots and lots of fabulous ideas for patterns and things that I need to put in my capsule wardrobe. Don't forget to sparkle. You take care. See you really soon. Bye for now.